Sup, y'all? It's Mike in the building. I'm going over my Q4 goals, general and financial goals. I did a yearly goals video a little while back, and I can't remember. I might have touched on the quarterly goals or had it up on the screen briefly. I think my dad was coming over to work on the bathroom with me, so I think he pulled up kind of right when I was going to go over this. But it works out because I'm going to just kind of wrap this up since we're approaching the end of the quarter, and I think I've got most of this worked out, or completed, I guess. So I mentioned in the other video, it's really good to have goals, especially written out, so it's easier to remember them. And it's goal setting, I think, is just really important to achieving what you want to get to, you know what I mean, and even have an idea of what you want, because you might not even realize, like, you just don't even have direction. Like, you don't even realize that you're not progressing in any way. So this kind of forces you to figure out what you're on track to do or how to get on a track at all. So a lot of my goals were financially based. Let's see. Let's go through these. Pay off bathroom renovation. So let's see. I think I have a balance here. Yeah, so I did that. Originally, I had a goal of 100 subscribers for 2021, and that didn't seem attainable as I got closer to the end of the year. And then I was kind of hovering around 40, I think. So I made the Q4 goal to just add 10 to just get me up to 50. So let's see what we got now. I think this is... so I added 26, so I'm at 66 right now. So we did that. Okay, yeah, I wasn't satisfied with my TD Bank account, my checking account with them. Just because I kept getting fees for having like I keep a low balance in my checking account. Just because I invest anything I have extra. So when my balance would go under $100, which happened a lot, I would get charged like $15. And I was just like, yeah, can we do something about this? And they're like, no, it's, just look at some of our other products that, see if they suit you better. And the other ones had like more fees. So I was just like, yeah, I'm going to close my account. So now I'm strictly all online banks. I think there's referral links in the comments below. If anyone's interested in looking into those, some things I'm finding the more I'm using them, some things are kind of annoying. Like the mobile deposit, the mobile check deposit for TD was actually pretty good. Chime doesn't work at all, and I've seen other people having similar problems. I don't know what it is. So I've been using Ally, and Ally is pretty slow with their transactions or transfers, so that's really annoying. Yeah, it'd be great to just have cryptocurrency for those those long transfer times. I feel like it doesn't take as long when you're trying to transfer crypto, so maybe one day. Yeah, so I've gone over this, I think, in a couple other finance videos, where I think the easiest place for people to overspend is on food. I like to drink beer too, so sometimes I spend a little too much on that. But I'm trying to bring this stuff down more. So I forget how I calculated all this stuff. So I guess my biweekly average for unnecessary spending was around $200. So all I wanted to do was just get it below that, get the average below it. And lately I've been doing very good with it. But there was a couple weeks in the beginning where I was worse than the average. I think that was part of the reason why I did this, just because I saw it increasing. So I wanted to just kind of get that unnecessary spending under control. And that's been really helpful around Christmas, because I feel like I have the money I need for gifts. It's so annoying, man. Let me know if anyone else has interesting strategies for Christmas gift budgeting. I know everyone kind of approaches it differently, and it might be useful for everyone to kind of share their ideas and see if we can learn like the best way to do it. So my 2021 yearly goals were kind of crazy. Like they were kind of over the top, but it was the first time I really laid them out in this fashion. So that might be why. I didn't really know what my benchmark was. Like you wanna set goals to challenge yourself, but you also want them to be attainable. Like I think my goal was to read 100 books. So that would be like a book every 4 days or 3 days or something like that. So that was not going to happen. I think I'm more on pace to read a book like every month, the way that I read. So that's what I did for Q4. I said, let me just read one book every month, basically. And I'm almost on my third book. So I'm not going to cross it off yet. But I might even finish that today. I might read the rest of that book after this video, actually. Avoid Christmas debt. I think I'm completely finished with Christmas shopping, and I did not put anything. I didn't hold a balance on a credit card. I think I've used the credit card for a couple things just for the points, but I had the money and just paid off the balance immediately. Let's see. And then I wanted to do some finance videos and the top 500 Rolling Stone top 500 songs of all time. So I've done a decent amount of videos. Yeah, so the only thing I need to do, I didn't actually do this yet. I'm very close. And I think I've gotten into the habit of spending less, so I should be able to attain that goal by the end of the year. And then I'll read my third book, and then I should be good there. So I'm going to look ahead now at 2022. So these are my goals for the new year. There's a couple big ones on here. Purchase a second property. So this is a part of my new investing strategy. The whole financial freedom bit and retiring early and all that stuff. I think that real estate is probably the best tool in doing that. So that's where I'm going next. And I have a couple plans laid out for how to do that. And we're gonna say I'm still learning. So that's a big goal for 2022. I want to read 12 books this year. That's it seems like a lot, more reasonable. A book a month, maybe more often. I can adjust these in my quarterly goals. That's kind of what I did last year or in 2021. I want to hit 125 total YouTube subscribers. Obviously, more would be fantastic, but I'm just keeping things reasonable. I think what I did was I just looked at how many I added this year and figured I did at least that number, so I should be able to do it again. Hopefully those numbers exponentially increase, though. Complete Dream Objects project. So that's the second part of the Anastasios story. I have the story started. I'm working on a handful of songs with Mark for the album, and I want that out sometime this year. I'm not sure exactly. I just want all of that completed this year, which would be really cool. I want to do at least one music video, probably for a newer song, but I'm not, maybe something older. I just want more video content to go along with the projects. Just because I feel like it's easier for people to engage and kind of understand what's going on without a lot of commitment. People don't feel like clicking on things or reading things unless they're interested already, pretty much, So if you can grab someone's attention with a short video, that helps. So with that, purchase a camera. I'm not sure about this one because I think financially I'm trying to do a lot this year. I mean, I have no idea what I'm in for with the second property alone. But then I'm talking about in here saving for a kitchen remodel. That's going to be the most expensive remodel I'm doing in the house. I want to increase my Robinhood balance. Robinhood balance of 17.5. I wonder where I got that number from. It's a big increase because man, yeah, I'm at like $9,000 right now. I was up to like 11.5, and the market's just been terrible. Increase net worth by 30,000. So that's the last video I did, going over how to calculate your net worth and use it as a progress bar, basically. So I want to add 30,000 to that. I think that's probably attainable, maybe even more. And then watch, read, and listen to recommendations. So I might do another video on that. I've been, for the past couple months, whenever I'm talking with someone and they recommend a movie or a TV show or a book or whatever it is, I've been just jotting it down in my notes. And I recently turned it into a spreadsheet. And what I'm going to do is, if I want to watch a movie and I'm just kind of bored and I'm just open for anything, I'm in the mood for kind of whatever, I'll order the spreadsheet by, alphabetically by like the type. So all the movies will be together in a block, and then random number generator, and just pick a movie at random. And I have like who told me about it, when. And I'm even thinking about maybe doing videos after the fact and just talking about who recommended it, why, what I thought about it, what I liked, what I didn't like, stuff like that. I feel like that could be kind of cool. And it just has you trying things and watching things that you might have not done before, because you get recommendations all the time and people don't actually check them out, right? So I want to try and be a little better with that and be a little more open-minded. Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of a cool goal to end this on. So 11 goals. I could remove the purchase a camera. That's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. There's just a lot of finance stuff in here. Okay. So I recently, 2021 Q4 was the first time I did a quarterly goals sheet. So I set one up for Q1 because I think it was really helpful. Because basically you look at this and you're like, all right, cool. How do I do this? So some of them are very easy to break down, like read 12 books. You just divide that by 4. And you've got read 3 books. Some of these are breakdowns to achieve. Well, I guess most of them are a broken down, zoomed in strategy to accomplish the yearly goals, right? So like automate about 4 investments, dollar cost average daily with money on the side for market dips. So this is me trying to increase net worth by $30,000, or my Robinhood balance, getting that up to 17.5. So I'm going to do that with this strategy. So I was going to make a video separately about investment strategies for next year, but that might not be necessary with this. So I'll talk about this briefly. So maybe I'll make another one. I don't know. I'll talk about it here though. So I like the idea of automating the investments. It's not something that I really like doing with bills or anything. Like I don't have anything really recurring that automatically charges me. There's a couple small ones, but for the most part, I like to have control over it just because of what I mentioned earlier. I keep my bank account really low, so I like to know when the money's coming out of it, But I think I should be able to budget for this accordingly. So the investments I was considering doing this for would be really basic ones. The VOO, S&P index fund. It tracks the S&P 500. So I want to dollar cost average and buy that every day that the market's open. So that's 5 days a week. And I'll probably do like $10 a day. So that's $50 for that. Then I want to do probably the same thing for Bitcoin and Ethereum. $10 a day, but that would be, the cryptocurrency market's open 7 days. So what's that? 140. So 190. So that's per week, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I might have to adjust them for crypto. Maybe I'll do 5 and 5 for Bitcoin and Ethereum. But the idea is to dollar cost average and buy every day so that you're getting an average of the costs. So you really don't care about highs and lows or timing anything. However, yeah, I'll probably do $5 a piece. I'll have to actually do the numbers for this and see what I can actually afford. But I want to put in, like, say it's like $200 for all those automated investments, daily investments. Then I want to put in, like, I don't know, $50 or $100 that I don't invest at all. It just sits there in cash in the exchange or Robinhood or whatever, so that when we have really painful days, I just have some cash to buy. So I'm kind of I'm combining dollar cost averaging and kind of timing and buying dips. So I'm going to try that out for 2022 and see how that goes. I'm going to rebalance my portfolio. So this is similar to what I'm talking about here. I pretty much already have that new strategy in place. Rebalance portfolios. I probably won't do that. I mean, it's my portfolio is pretty balanced already. The only thing I need to do is actually just add more to it. So during those dips, I have 2 stocks that I'm looking at now that I really want to create positions in. So one is Matterport, and the other is NVIDIA. So I want to get into both of those stocks in 2022 also. So I'm going to have to work on getting into those stocks and then balancing with that, because obviously I can't buy a lot of it at one time. And I don't want, I want them to be as, as heavy in the portfolio as like Yeti and Affirm. So read 3 books, add 11 YouTube. Okay, so this, I guess, is, I did math for this too. Actually, I did lose a subscriber because I'm boring. Yeah, so whatever that number is, I probably just divided it by 4, so add 11. So that's what I'm kind of talking about. You know, when you break things down like this, you know what you need to be doing at all, like at every interval. So this is a quarterly goal sheet. If I want to go further, which I might, into a monthly goal sheet, then it would say read a book, add 4 subscribers. So then you know what you need to be doing, complete dream object story. So that's kind of the first big part of the dream objects project that was mentioned in the last one. I like doing the story first and just basing everything off the story. So I want to get that done in the first 3 months of the year. Complete 4 songs for the album. Again, probably 10, 12 song album. You just break it down by a quarter. I should probably do 3 there. I might do 3. Okay, yeah, so look into the camera and try and create a budget for it. I was doing abs and push-ups every day and just completely dropped the ball on that. So I want to just start doing that again. Maybe yoga too. Excuse me. Research the kitchen remodel, just get an idea of what I'm walking into, which is, I know it's going to be a nightmare, but it'll be really nice once that's done, because there's really not much else in the house, at least like not big projects. Like I want to paint the basement, but I feel like that'll be easy. So yeah, the kitchen remodel is going to be the big one, especially because they say bathrooms and kitchens sell houses, so I really want to make sure that that's nice. Increase net worth by 7,500. So yeah, I mean, same concept as all the other ones, just divide by 4 for the other goals. Same deal with the Robinhood thing. automate investments. Did I copy and paste that? Yeah. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, and then I mean the bathroom's pretty much done. I just have to kind of like reglaze the tile again because it got all beat up when we were working on the bathroom. Um, get a new like hamper, put in a curtain rod, lights, and like a combination light fan because we don't really have a fan in there right now. So you know all the moisture just stays in there, and you get like the mildew and stuff. Hopefully the new primer that won't happen, but I still want to get a fan in there just to keep it more dry. So yeah, just little stuff like that. I think that's pretty much it. But I'm this was really helpful going quarterly. I know Mark has mentioned before he goes quarterly, monthly, like daily, everything to the hour. He has everything planned out. I don't know if I'm going to go that deep with it. But I will say even jumping from just having a yearly goal sheet to doing the quarterly breakdown has helped tremendously. I feel like when I'm just sitting around in my room, I'm like, all right, I feel like I should be doing something. What should I be doing? Let me just pull this up. Okay, well, most of these are done. I just need to read some books. I just need to read and just not spend money. That's pretty much my goal for the rest of the year, which is really nice and lax. Don't spend money, just read, you know. And I could get a jump on some of this stuff, which I kind of am. I can't really do any investing because I still have like some Christmas gifts that I have to do, mostly just like cash gifts. Um, yeah, I mean, just doing YouTube things. I could probably start working on the story. I'm working on music, so a lot of these I'm getting a jump on. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think. If anyone else does goals, I would love to hear what you've got going on. And I just think when you're telling people your goals, it kind of in a way it kind of holds you accountable. You're like, all right, well, this person or these people know that this is something I really want to accomplish. Like, it'd be a good idea to try and achieve it because otherwise you're just gonna look like somebody that doesn't walk the walk or however you want to word it. You know what I mean? Like you just say things and you don't do them. So it's a nice motivator, and it's nice when you're sitting down with someone else who has goals that they're very serious about, and you know it makes you appreciate yours all the more, and makes you want to really just get them done. So I just think it's a helpful, healthy conversation all around. I think I have a shareable version of the goals spreadsheet. I mean, it's really simple, and you could just write this in a notepad if you want to. You know, whatever works for you. I love spreadsheets. It makes sense to me. So I'll share that in there somewhere. Yeah, but let me know. Let me know if you have goals of your own or if this is helpful or anything like that. So I will see you guys next time.